I could tell you from a screen that you look tired, oh. You gave me all the feelings and that I ignored. But maybe I'm misreading, cause our time is sold. And now we never speak, and that I might have caused. But I just breathe, although I wanna scream. I gave you my time and I gave up my seat, but it wasn't enough for us. Driving down a one-way street, I didn't wanna seem like I've been bleeding since you went away. But I'm starting to believe that I've seen better days. Faded love, you feel like the reason that I keep on waking up. Faded love, your lies are on repeat and I can't shake 'em, I can't run. Am I a fool to think about you every now and then? 'Cause I invented lying, but I can't pretend that nothing was a fire, disregard the end. There's messages I write and then I can't hit send. I had a bad week, now you're not on my team. I need you but nowadays we never speak. And getting used to this is a villain that I can't defeat. I didn't wanna seem like I've been bleeding since you went away. But I'm starting to believe that I've seen better days. Faded love, you feel like the reason that I keep on waking up. Faded love, your lies are on repeat and I can't shake 'em, I can't run.
Hello, hello, hello. We're here. We're live. How is everyone? Yeah, so today is I'm trying to remember what number stream this is. It's probably number 5, maybe, since I've tried to get this off the ground properly. This is stream number 5. And yeah, so far on the stream, we have done various different things. I'm still testing out how to get this working the way I want it to. Hence the random intro music that I tend to just throw in. So that song that I was playing was actually something that I made a while ago that I was trying to work into one of my albums. It was my attempt at a lo-fi sound, and I couldn't really get it to sound how I wanted it to. So, well, it does sound how I want it to. I need to do more work on it to get it to my optimum happiness level with it. But yeah, so far on the stream I've broken down songs. I've done some mixing. We did try and make one, I think. I can't remember, but it was adding to a song that was already half baked. So by then I'd slapped so many effects plugins into Logic that my laptop was just slowly struggling, and yeah, slowly just dying. So this time what I'm going to do is we're going to start from scratch. I've had an idea. I mean, I'm still working on my 3rd album at the moment, and I want to get some more songs for that. So I thought I will start using this stream to try and generate some ideas for that and see where we get on. It's very interesting trying to look into the camera here. My instinct is to always look down here because this is where my laptop and everything is. But I have a new reference point, so I'm now looking at a pop vinyl of Spider-Man that I've got on top of my speaker there. So that's my that's my reference point to keep me looking this way. But anyway, let's get started with this. So Logic is open. I'm going to get rid of what we have here. Now, when it comes to starting songs, I tend to there's not really a process, to be honest. There's like a very loose process. Like, it really could be anything. I could, sometimes I have an idea that I want to take in and I want to just start straight away. But in this case, I don't really have much to go off of. I was trying to come up with what I should do before the stream. And the conclusion I came to was that actually the less planned, the better, because it will mean that, you know, this goes a bit more, you know, it's a bit more natural. So we're going to start something from scratch. And what I did, I was doom scrolling through TikTok, which I should do a lot less. I deleted the app at one point, but I've re-downloaded it for some reason. Maybe because of boredom, I'm not sure. But I'm due to delete it again because it's just a waste of time. Scroll. But yeah, but the some ways it isn't a waste of time is that I came across a video with a really nice chord progression. And it's not a difficult chord progression. It's this. It's just a simple chord progression. I figured what I do is use that as my starting point. Because sometimes words come first with songs. I might do lyrics today, I'm not sure. But most of the time, getting the tempo is quite an important thing for me. So what I'll often do is listen to a song, get a kind of rough tempo, get the groove from that song, and then start writing to a groove. And then if it fits, we carry on with that groove. And if it doesn't fit, then we remove the groove and keep the music. So we're going to try something along those lines today. So what we have here is a piano. So I'm going to steal these chords quickly. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cheat and do this quiet. Because I don't know what today is going to turn out like. I don't know I haven't really picked a tempo yet either. So I'm just going to punch in these chords. So maybe a bit slow for my liking. So I'm probably just going to go around 100. Or do I? Or do I want something faster maybe? Maybe we go faster. It's a bit too fast though. Let's go 115. 115's nice. And I've already named the session here just in case things crash. I didn't know what to name it, so I just named it after one of my favourite planets from the Knights of the Old Republic games, if anyone's ever played those. So anyway, let's get started. What I might do is maybe let's add a drummer track just to generate a random groove, and then we can go from there. So what this drummer is here, what this tends to do, this plugin, it will plug in. It's not really a plugin, it's just a channel. I'm not sure what it is. But this will allow me to generate a random groove based on this tempo. So this is kind of the default that it's come up for us, which feels too fast and it feels a bit busy for my liking. So let's tone this down. So we have like these 4 different parameters here. You sort of drag this little dot here, and with this we can either make something softer, we can make it louder, more complex, or more simple. And I think I want to go more simple and a bit softer. So I mean, it kind of changes it, whereas if I drag it up, it's louder. And what it tends to do as well, it generates drum fills to put in there as well. Like that. Again, a bit. That's cool. Maybe that. I still want the tempo down though, I think. I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is just punch in some chords anyway and just see. So let's see what these chords actually are. A minor. C. E7. Okay. Yeah, let's punch it in. So, A minor, what did I say? A minor, A minor, F minor, F minor, C, and then E7, or E dominant 7. Oh, wrong, sorry. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 1 There we go. Okay, yeah. So let's get this in, and we probably going to change the sound. It might not stay as a piano. I don't really feel like a piano and drum track, but let's see. Oh, there we go. First mistake. So what I've done is I've done that fourth chord again. So I'm just going to chop this one out. Let's quantize this. Just get it on the grid. And usually if I was making a pure piano track, I probably wouldn't quantize them. And I'd probably make more effort in in actually getting a better take. But in the case of this, I'm not too bothered because we're really just trying to get the information in there. And then once I've got the chord information in there, I'm then going to play around with what sound this could be, because it could be anything, whatever we want. Just trying to remember how to do forced legato, because usually that would save time, but this is not saving time. So let's chop. I don't like the key this is in, so what I'll probably do is end up changing what key we're actually working in right now. But for the time being, chop these up, get them fixed to the grid. Now what I did want to do was force legato, which was a shortcut that would just do that for me. But it's not done that. A general tip I've read about pianos, if anyone's interested, is, or with MIDI information in general, when you are recording MIDI in like this block kind of chord way like this, in order to get a more natural sound, it's nice to kind of just keep your notes in the same general kind of area. Like I'm not the greatest keys player, but when you are throwing in information like this, it's nice to keep everything close together, because you still get the same vibe like that. Yeah, so you get the same vibe, but it sounds a bit more coherent, because what you don't want is notes jumping all over the place, because when you do have that, yeah, you tend to find that it doesn't sound as natural. It sounds a little bit weird, but just gonna see what kind of key I feel like this would work in. Quite nice. I feel like my drum's too busy still, though. I think I want like maybe less hi-hats or no hi-hats. Nah. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so let's change the sound of this. Like, let's get something. We'll keep the keys though. I always tend to keep a piano in the session, because it's, you know, it's just good to have, isn't it? It's kind of like I always have a guitar laying around to when I'm writing, and if I want to jump to a guitar and figure something out, it's just good to have that nearby. So this is Labs, which is a great little plugin. It just has so many cool sounds. I think what I might do, actually, I might change my mind here. What I might do is add some more notes in here, just to add some interest to this static chord progression, and then bounce it to audio, and then mess with it a little bit and try and see what we can get out of it. So let's see what we can do here. because I kind of want to give it a bit more movement. So not in the drum area, kind of more melodically. I want to maybe we get some kind of synth going in here. I think I've got a track for this already. One of my other favorite plugins is Isotope Iris. This is just like a synthesizer that has some cool sounds in it. So let's just see what happens. Again, kind of. Let's get some keys instead. And again, you'll notice that there's kind of like, there isn't really a process to this for me. It's kind of just get things in there, get ideas down, and just see what we can get out of this. And then the inspiration strikes, because right now, that's quite cool. Something like that. Let's get it in. Don't like the ending, but I might just repeat the same phrase twice, like that. Yeah, so it just adds something else to it. And at this stage, it really is just about trying to strike some inspiration, because I find that, having written quite a lot, that trying to just write to chords isn't as inspiring anymore. Only because, I mean, there are many ways to play different chords and many alternate tunings, and definitely a place I want to be at. But for what I've done, I feel like I've kind of surpassed everything. I'm probably at a stage where I should start learning more interesting chords and stuff. But for me, I think it's more about getting the sonic textures there, because it kind of masks, that lack of interest in the chords on my end. I mean, these are perfectly fine chords, but bit static is what I'm thinking. I might end up changing everything I've done, but let's try this. I've never recorded audio on here, so hopefully this doesn't mess up my mic too much. Let's see what happens. Oh, but I've not actually got the mic aimed at me, so let's do that. So we want to get this. So what I might do is mute my mic for a second. Just Hopefully you can hear that. I'm very quiet at the moment, but you get what I mean. Sorry, that's my first time recording audio. I've realised that most of the time when I've produced on here, I've done everything within within MIDI instruments, which is fine because it means I don't need to account for my mic. But yeah, I'm obviously using the same mic. But anyway, so this is what I've just recorded. So I actually like them more than anything that's actually in this project. So maybe we just start building off of that. So you see, like, this could change at any moment. Like the chords that I put in originally were just like the foundation of what we're doing. Whereas this is just a bit more inspiration, I suppose. So I mean, that's cool. Like, you take everything out and you get something a bit more interesting. So now let's take this out. So I mean, like, all those sounds, it took me all of those just to get to that. And if it feels destructive, you know, removing most of this stuff. But if you consider the fact that it's now got me something I'm happy with, it's worth it. It's all part of the journey. All part of the journey. So what I'm going to try and do is maybe get like some kind of pad in here. I think this will be better for a pad track. Let's take that, get rid of that. Kind of feeling like getting some more lo-fi sounding drums in here now. Maybe I was inspired by the lo-fi intro song that I decided to play. So we obviously find the key now. I'm feeling like a pad. Let's get a synth pad. Or let's steer away from the pad. Maybe let's try trumpets. Why not? I can hear what that is that I'm playing there. And I know why I'm playing that. That's definitely from Lord of the Rings. And it might be because I've been watching Lord of the Rings this week. Definitely Lord of the Rings. My bad. I won't put in the... Actually, no. Let's use the Lord of the Ring motif. Let's try it. Not with that, though. With a pad. Oh, amazing. Amazing. That's cool. Something like that. That's cool. Let's try that. I mean, that's kind of cool. That's cool. Let's try the other Moon guitars. I don't like the dynamics. Let's squish that. Or do we keep the dynamics? So this here basically controls the dynamics. So if I keep this, because obviously we got the guitars which sound, well, they're actual guitars, so they sound natural. But the problem with adding so much MIDI stuff is you can eventually take out that naturalness. Let's just record. Not like that though. Okay, I'm liking it. Feels very Japanese to me. Maybe this is a theme. This is a theme right here. Do we maybe go do-do-do? Might work. Who knows? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I kind of want to add like a delay to this. Yeah, let's get a delay on this. I mean, usually I'd add this as a send, but I'm gonna do it as an insert for the sake of this. See what I mean? See, I like that because it kind of throws off the staticness of this. That's cool. And let's take out some of that high end as well. Yeah, okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Gonna hit save because don't want to lose it. Now let's try a pad, like I said, just to sort of give it some airiness. Try something like that. What is making this feel so slow? It's the attack. So the attack that I'm doing here is based on, so when I press, I've got a MIDI keyboard down here, which I should have mentioned. Got this cool little keyboard down here, which allows me to play anything that is in here. Allows me to play anything that's in here. And yeah, I just need to tamper the sounds accordingly though, because sometimes it doesn't actually play how you play on here, and that's obviously based on what is going on plugin wise here. So if I bring down the release here, there we go. We got a bit more of a thing. It's quite quiet this, but I'll turn it up. Maybe we actually change this to a different sound. Have one in mind. See, I tend to, when I'm writing, I have like this bank, and I guess one day when I'm used to all of these and bored of all of these, I will obviously change to something else. But I tend to have a bank of sounds in my head that when I want like a pad, I'll go, oh yeah, Labs do a good pad. Or, oh yeah, if I want a delay, I'll use H delay because it's, I'll either do that or I'll do a Soundtoys delay. But you tend to like build up a stock of when you make stuff, you tend to go, oh, this worked before, so I'll use this, which may be a destructive, process, but gets the job done. Kind of like that. Timing's awful, but nah, it's a bit too out of tune for my liking. That's cool. Now let's bring drums in, see how it feels. Nah, not for my liking. Not for my liking. Want something like... Just gonna find some drums. Well, that's quite cool. Kind of want my instincts kind of telling me to do. Oh, that's cool. Like something lo-fi again. That's weird. They're cool. Let's do this in parts. So we do the hi-hat. Yeah. That's cool. Nice. This one feels better to me. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure they're both exactly the same, but nice. Okay. I don't want the chords anymore, but what we can do, or we can find some chords for it. I kind of want the high energy up here. Something like. That's quite cool. Let's try that. Oh. 4. I can quantize it. Let's quantize to save time. Turn these down. I want like a brighter piano here. I've got my default one that I tend to pick is this soft piano, but I want something a bit brighter this time. Keys. No, not keys. Piano. And let's get glass piano. That's cool. Ah, okay. Nice. Okay. Hello, welcome. I see we have someone in the chat. How's it going? Welcome. I'm Joe. If you haven't watched my stream before, this is me making music. Welcome. How are you? Who are you? I hope you're well. But yeah, so at the moment if you've just jumped in, we're making this song. We're just having some fun. We're just throwing sounds in, see what happens, and seeing where this takes us. So at the moment we have kind of this. We started out with this. Oh, sorry. Let me. So we started with this. And this was kind of. So this was like a. I was on TikTok and I found this chord progression. So I played it in, changed the key of it, and then we ended up writing these guitars to it. And it completely. So this is what we originally had. We were trying to write. I've deleted the drums now, but we were trying to write to a piano piece with drums, and now we are writing to this. So this is like a bunch of layered sounds that we've just put in one by one. We started with the guitars here. So So I recorded those in, and yeah, we're just layering stuff on top of that. So we're going to try and see what we can get out of this. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate having you here. But yeah, throw me some suggestions. If you want me to, there's something you want on here or something you don't like, tell me and I'll change it. Because that's the fun part about this, is that we can do this together. And that's kind of what I want this to eventually become. I think it would be really cool to have like people in the chat saying, oh yeah, let's make a rock song today, and then we'll jump in and we'll make some kind of rock song, or I don't know, who knows what we can make. World to our oyster. But this is what we have at the moment. So what I'm going to try and do is my process tends to be that I will stack loads of sounds on top of each other, and then we can stretch these out to make a structure. Because at the moment, what we're looking at is a 4-bar loop. So, we could make a whole song to this 4-bar loop, but soon before long, that is going to get a bit boring. So we're going to sort of stretch stuff out to make this become a whole song. And it's going to be dynamic, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be fun. So let's see what happens. I'm glad you think it sounds good. Thank you. Let's try. So where do we go from here? I feel like I should find what chords we're working with at the moment, just for my own sake. So I'm going to do that here. So we're in D flat. What I'm going to do, I'm going to temporarily jump over to the piano here. Well, I need to turn it on. Need to turn it on first. So I've got another keyboard over here where I can do some extra stuff. And I'm just going to play around with some chords that might work to this. Because once we've got some chords, we can kind of take this in another direction too. Let me move my mic around. You might be looking at my back for a moment, but at least if I put the mic here, you can hear me while I'm figuring this out. I can't monitor the chat much, but you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, D flat. We're working in. So something like. That's quite cool. Again, I'm not I'm not much of a piano player, but yeah. Slowly build up, get quite hyped up. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. As you can probably tell, I'm not much of a piano player. I'm kind of just figuring stuff out as I go along here. But we'll get something, I'm sure. So something like an I kind of like the Okay, let's record these in. These sound quite cool, actually. I don't know where they're going to go or what we'll make out of it, but we'll do something. Oh, let's do that again. The last bit. Oh. Maybe there's something like that. I don't know. Oh, so you play a bit of piano too. That's cool. That's cool. Where are you based? Are you based here in the UK or worldwide somewhere? So let's go. Sounds good when it gets quieter. That's where I messed up. Oh, so we go. UK based. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, you're from TBSHS. Oh, welcome to the stream. Let me go there. Who are you from TBSHS? Are you someone I know? Do something like that. Josh. Hello, Josh. Is this Josh? Yeah. Oh. Sorry, 2 seconds. My brain sort of went, I know Josh. Welcome, Josh. Thank you for being on the stream. Thank you for watching. Okay, let's join these together. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the music and supporting the cause. That's always good. Yeah, just out here doing what I do. Just playing around with it. So what I've done is here. So the sustain here. This is every time I've put my foot down on the sustain pedal, and you see when the ringing cuts out. Cut. So what I want to do is bring this to be a bit closer to here. There we go. So that needs to... Why does this feel... That needs to come a bit closer to here. And then we'll bring the sustain back a bit. Hey, my Streamlabs bot has kicked in. And this one's delayed as well. Okay. Let's bring this back. And again, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this, but we'll find something. Erased a little bit there. So here the chord was a bit too early, so we're going to move that back as well. So I can do so like this. Let's close the automation. Thank you, though, Josh. I'm glad you're liking the music. I have another new song coming out tomorrow, actually, which is going to be quite cool. It's a bit of a different one. What's your favourite song as of recent of one of the ones that I've released? Or what's your favourite music in general at the moment? What you're listening to? What you're listening to, even if it isn't me. Okay. Okay, so here's our chord progression. Headstands. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I feel like just going all out and getting this to build randomly. So this can be our small verse section here. Or do we do something like, do we throw this in here maybe? Obviously very out of time, but what about okay. I think let's make a big section to follow this. And I feel like I want to do like a, let's pretend we're doing a drop here. Let's move these out of the way. Or maybe we do it to, maybe we cut these out. Or we gut most of this. What about looks like we're doing what yeah, let's do add a drum track. Kind of want to get like a heavy drum sort of thing going here. It's got like a rock drum, hard rock, hard rock. See how this feels with this. Tell you what, no, let's do this. Sorry, as you can tell, I'm figuring this out. drop being the top piano and a bit of drum. Yeah, that sounds cool. I kind of feel like I like the pianos, but they feel like they don't match what's happening with the drums. So what I want to do is go back to the piano and figure something else out that might sound cooler here. So let's move this out of the way. Or maybe we just quiet a drum. Want quieter drums, or do we want to go droppy drums, like big and bombastic? Because what I'm thinking of doing is getting the old electric guitar out and just seeing what happens. Get this out. Hold on a minute. Plug this in. Okay, right. Different piano instead of the guitar. We'll do a different piano as well. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna figure something out on the guitar, and then do a different piano part. But we want softer drums supposedly, so let's make the drums softer. Right, let's try. I don't know what this song is or what it's going to become, but it's all about having fun here. So let's just do that. Let's get some guitars. Just tuning. What I always find awkward is when gigging, if I ever have to tune the guitar on stage, it's my worst fear. I'm sort of sat there just making small conversation while I tune a guitar, but in this case we're all good. So here I'm just gonna, so this is like a guitar amp simulator that I've got here, and this determines what sounds we use. So I'm going to try something like. Figured something like droney like that. It's exactly like that, Josh. Love it. Things getting very loud. Let me know if it's getting way too loud for the stream. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm actually input monitoring both. That's why. Lots of delay. Let's try this. It just feels very loud. Everything feels very loud. I'm going to turn everything down a little bit. It's not too bad. Okay, good. I just don't want it to be, because on my end it looks like it's clipping, so I'm just going to pull everything down a touch to like -5-ish. So it's probably just those guitars that are very loud. Let's do that. So what I'm now going to do is record another take of that second half. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Something like that. I played an accidental note there. So yeah, I did something by accident there, but I kind of loved it. Yeah, because then I think that will allow us to get back into our original loop somehow. So we go like this. Oh. So it's funny when you do an accident and then you try and replicate it, and then it's hard to replicate. So that note there that I've just done, so we go. So we go. Drop drums here maybe. So we go. And check this out. Check this out, maybe. This will work. We then go. Transitions I can work on and make better, but see? Like that. And it transitions nicely. What I'm going to do is I kind of like to, when I've got guitars like this that are kind of doing like a droning thing, I like to use them as like a way to get some width in the song. So what I'm going to do is have this one in one ear. And in the other ear, I'm going to go... Oh, you can't hear that. But I'm going to do... So it's like a harmony that's just going to counteract it. Like so. I messed up, but we're going to do it again. There we go, and then we have that. So now you have like one in each ear, which kind of just opens this section up a little bit. Well, we're going to guitar heaven now because I kind of want to add power chords in here and get some chugginess. Get some chugginess going. Let's have a look. Style, classic rock-ish. Classic rock, pop. What do we want? What do we want? Let's turn these up. Oh, they're nice. I need something a bit heavier, I think. We need something heavier. Something like... It's cool because you can actually getting quite a nice tone out of this. Not that it's going to record it, but I can hear this. If I mute this for a sec, you can hear. So you're getting that in my mic. And that's actually quite a nice sound. It's quite a good trick actually. If you're ever if you want to, what is it? So if you want to get more just a different tone to your guitars and maybe get a bit more attack on them, what you can do is record your guitar as you plan to. So with your, you know, with your whatever amp input you're going to use, so you get like a wet version, which is like. But if you actually record this too, so you'll hear it in my mic now, or the string movement, if you record that and blend that with it, it's quite a good way of getting just getting a bit more attack on your guitars really, because you can then blend that you can blend the sound of the strings and the attack of the strings, you blend it with the wet version and you get like a nice in between, which is cool. But yeah, in our case, we're going to try something. that works. Let's get those chords in and we'll get a couple of them going. Nice. And then we get another one of these as well, because it's always good to double track. I totally missed my cue then. There we go. So we got those. Is this working? How's it sound? Sounds very random to me, but I'm happy with that. What I kind of want to do is get like what I want to do is add that last drum fill in there. So if I do that, and then what I want to do is do like a... So instead, because then you kind of got like a bit of a transition there. But what I will do is compress it a load and just add some weird flanger effect on it. Good little transition trick actually. If you want to, so this transition trick is if you want to, let's say we want to go from this section to the next. So if I mute this, so I want something here. Obviously, what I tend to do when I'm writing usually is that I can sit here for hours and just play around with some kind of sound that I'll end up throwing in there. But in the case of this, what I'm going to do, I've simply taken a piece of this drum loop here and I've chopped it so it stops still. It stops here. Then we want. So that's good. That's the sound we want. The little here. So obviously transitions us in, but what I'm going to do is add something like some flanger to it or some kind of filter to it, just to give it a bit of a different vibe to what it's already got going on. Because just having a drum fill there is, I know it works, but because I'm not using live drums and these are fake live drums, it kind of doesn't have the same effect, does it? So let's have a look. Sound Toys, Echo Boy, Filter Freak, Phase Mistress. Let's try this. So I mean, you get kind of like a... And what I will also do is probably rip out all the low end from it. Oh, I've just added loads of plugins that I don't need. Yeah, so I would sort of take an EQ on this as well. And just take out all that low end information. Maybe even the high end too. Not too much of the high end. And let's play with it more. Let's do some other stuff. Let's distort it. run it through a bit crusher maybe. And I'm going to blend this with the original just to... And then we're going to compress the hell out of it. Compress it. So then we have something that sounds a bit like, or just for the sake of, let me get a crash. Give me a sec. Let's get something like, something like that will do. And then, something like that. And then we're back into our original thing. What I do want to do though, this is cool. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we can add here. We're going from the beginning. My problem is with the transition into this next part here, so it just goes. Let's try. Where are these? So I think actually there is an opportunity to get into that with some kind of like so you kind of like drop the hi-hats here. Yeah, so we kind of go like a sweep or something here, maybe. And then the sweep will kind of take us into this next part. Just finding a sweep. Bit extreme, but let's try it. I'm just going to throw something in here. And you'll see how extreme this is now. I mean, I kind of like that actually. That was originally just something I decided to throw in, but sounds cool. So we do something like add in a little gap. Maybe we do something like, let's chop all this. Get rid of that. Bring these guys in. Chop this. I kind of want to go. Ah, you're back from eating lunch. Yes, it has progressed. It has. It's come away. It's definitely come away. Something like that. Maybe it's a different sound that we need altogether. It's like a synth pluck type. So what we're trying to do now is to transition into this big rocky section that we made. Good. So maybe do like. So you see kind of what I'm going for here? And then it's going to go into that. Bit loud at the moment, but so I guess that's another transition trick there for you. Just drop everything and add something. Okay, let's. I just had an idea sent to me from the universe, which is usually what happens. Bear with me. Let's get some synths. You like the drop? I'm glad you like it. Do you know? I'm actually going to go against what you originally said, Josh, because now I'm hearing this, I kind of want the drums louder, like so. What time will I be live till? To be honest with you, I only tend to stream for about an hour and a half. So, to be honest, we're probably coming to an end. Yeah, my schedule was a little bit thrown off this week because, well, I say thrown off. This is the schedule of my new job. Is that I work late sometimes. So this week in particular, I'm working later. Therefore, I'm streaming during the day. Whereas on an average week, what I'm trying to do is stream on every Thursday. So I'm trying to stream every Thursday from about 6 p.m. And I'll be going for about 2 hours from then. So with this one though, because this seems to be coming to a natural close, probably going to finish up in the next 5-10 minutes, I'd say. I hope that's okay. Let's get. I want like a fizzy synth here. Oh, here we go. That's cool. That's cool. I want to go like. Oh, something cool's happening. Let's have a look. You'll be here most Thursdays. Thank you, Josh. That will be great. Yeah, it's going to vary what we do week to week. And be sure if you haven't already, because I don't know if it shows you on the screen here. I've got a target, or I've got a goal. My goal is 50 followers. So if you don't follow this Twitch channel already, please be sure to follow it. Because then we're one step closer to the channel. But I assume you may already follow, because you may have got a notification saying I was going live. I'm not sure. But in case you don't, you've now been warned. Right. Let's try something. Why are you not recording? It's just not recording. Oh, I see why. It's that second part. I knew I was going to mess that up. Great stuff. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh, for the follow. So, I want to do something like that there. I want to go. See what I'm going for? Duplicate this track and give that a try. He's only gone and messed it up again. I've done something wrong here, but I'm going to fix it in post. Thank you, Josh. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Something like that, maybe. Don't know if that note works. Da, 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 da. We want to go. So we do something like that. So we go. Oh, and maybe we can keep the note going here. kind of want to take the attention away from the note there. So I feel like this is we started with a piano. I feel like the piano's been lost in the ether somewhere. Every time we've tried to add piano, it's not worked. But let's try and see if we can add a chord just to try and. I think what it needs is. So it goes like this. We got this. I done the do. That's where we want some kind of piano chord to sort of drop the attention from this, if that makes sense. Or we can add it as a seventh. Let's go. Let's record that. You can barely hear it, but there is a piano chord there now. Do I want to add the do? So it is there. So maybe I cut this note out. Something like that, maybe. No, I didn't like that. Didn't like what I just did. The chord sounds good though. And it seems you agree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Spotify. I will go sailing no more. Yes, it is doing well. It's yeah, sailing is a fun one because it's a. I don't know if you know it, Josh. It's from Toy Story. It's a Disney cover. So naturally, it seems people gravitate towards what they've heard. You know, it's like it's nostalgic. I think when people hear it, they recognise it. But yeah, my cover of it seems to be doing really well, which is always nice. It's always fun. Absolutely. I'm going to see if this works as a pad. Let's say pad. Yeah, it's a Disney cover. It's by Randy Newman. Okay, I think we got something cool here. I kind of want to do. Where's this thing? I don't feel like this should be in our first verse, you know? We should have. And that should go as well. Sick. Awesome. So cool. Okay, shall we I think we're at a nice stopping point here. This feels cool. This feels really cool, actually. I'm happy with this. Let's delete some clutter tracks, and then we'll have a playthrough, and then we will close this stream for the day. So drop's great. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? I thought the drop feels good. So let's recap. Okay, so I don't know if you jumped on at the start of the stream or not, Josh, but I'm gonna do like a quick recap because I feel like this is a great story here. So we started with these piano chords that we found on TikTok. So we found the progression on TikTok. It's quite a common progression, which is this. So that's the progression. So we started with that, which then inspired these guitars. Now, see, it doesn't completely work, which is obviously why we ended up dropping them. So we dropped the pianos. And what we've ended up with is this weird lo-fi and rock thing. So let's recap. Let's play it through. Now, obviously, from bringing out those that high stuff, I think it gives it a bit more of a dynamic jump, which is why this drop works much better now. Back into it, whatever this verse is. I think it's a verse. I'm not really sure what the structure of this is. And there we go. That's what we've made today in this hour and a half, which I'm pretty chuffed with, to be fair. I, in all honesty, can picture this probably being more of a instrumental track. I do tend to do theme songs for podcasts, so I can picture this fitting really well for someone's podcast or just as something. But overall, I'm happy with what we've made today. It sounds really cool. I guess the structure of my stream is going to go back to normal a bit more as of next week. So we'll be streaming from Thursday. And we'll go Thursday, 6 p.m. BST, if we're still in BST at that point, which I assume we are. But yeah, we're going to go 6 p.m. on Thursday is when we're going to start streaming again. I don't know what to do next week. So Josh, if you have a suggestion, throw it in the chat now, and then we can definitely work on that. We are going to have a bonus stream this week or this weekend, because me and my friend Justin are dropping a song called Vampire tomorrow. And we're going to do a song breakdown together. I'm going to try and get him in on the session, and we're just going to go through the session like I've done with some previous stuff, and we'll go from there and see what happens. So, yeah. Sorry, I didn't have a drink the whole stream. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in, whoever's watched. Josh, thank you for being here as well. Thank you for interacting with me on the chat. This is a great session. So I'm going to play it out, and then until next time, let's say goodbye and goodbye.